Good morning, students. Today we start the next topic of our chapter manufacturing industries. So we start here agro based industries. The industries which derive their raw material from agriculture, those are known as agro based industries. Cotton, silk, jute, woolen textiles, sugar, etc. are based on agricultural raw material. So first we start the textile industry. We can classify textile industry into two parts. One is cotton industry and one is jute industry. So here we start that the textile industry has a unique position in the Indian economy as it contributes significantly to industrial production 14%. So what is the contribution of textile industry in the industrial production? 14%. And foreign exchange earning about 24.6%, which is very valuable for any country for trade. It contributes 4% towards GDP. It means that gross domestic product में कितना contribution है? 4% is the contribution of our textile industry. It generate 35 million person. It means it is providing employment 35 million people. After agriculture, it is the second. After agriculture, it is the second sector which providing a huge number of population employment. Next, we start that there is a diagram of value addition in the textile industry. First of all, we have a raw material that is called raw fiber or fiber production. Then we spinning. Then we have yarn. धागा बनता है. स्पिनिंग, वीविंग और निटिंग के बाद हमारे पास क्या बन जाता है? कपड़ा. एंड डाइंग एंड फिनिशिंग एंड आफ्टर द गारमेंट मैन्युफैक्चरिंग वी हैव गारमेंट्स. गारमेंट्स को वस्त्र बोलते हैं जिन्हें हम पहनते हैं. तो ईच एंड एवरी स्टेप देयर इज एडिशन ऑफ वैल्यू इन एवरी स्टेप इन द टेक्सटाइल इंडस्ट्री. इट इज़ द ओनली इंडस्ट्री इन इंडिया विच इज़ सेल्फ रिलायंट इंडस्ट्री. इट मीन्स कि एक बार रॉ मटेरियल अगर इस इंडस्ट्री में चला जाता है देन फिनिश प्रोडक्ट ही क्या होता है? आउटपुट के रूप में बाहर आता है. कोई बाहर से दूसरी इंडस्ट्रीज से इसमें ज़्यादा मदद लेने की ज़रूरत नहीं होती है. दैट इज़ फ्रॉम रॉ मटेरियल टू द हाइएस्ट वैल्यू एडेड प्रोडक्ट्स एंड सेल्फ रिलायंट. सो विच इज़ द सेल्फ रिलायंट इंडस्ट्री इन इंडिया? दैट इज़ टेक्सटाइल इंडस्ट्री. Next we start about the cotton textile industry. Yes, cotton textile industry is the oldest industry in India. It is an agro-based and the oldest industry in India. First cotton mill was established in 1854 in Bombay. At present, it is the largest industry in our country. There are about 1600 cotton textile mills are mainly concentrated in Maharashtra and Gujarat due to favorable conditions. As we discussed when we discuss about the classification of soil, then these two states are covered with black soil, and black soil is also known as cotton soil because it is favorable for cultivation of cotton. Mumbai, Ahmedabad, these are the important centers of Maharashtra and Gujarat. Other centers like Agra, Kanpur, Surat and Rajkot. Cotton textile is produced by three methods in India: handloom, power loom and mills. Cotton textile industry involves ginning, spinning, weaving, dyeing and designing, tailoring and packaging to produce ready-made garments. India export yarn and ready-made garments to USA, Japan, UK, France, Nepal, etc. These are the countries which we export our ready-made garments or yarn, export and earn foreign exchange. So this is about the cotton textile industry. Next topic is that what are the challenges or the problem faced by this industry. So scarcity of the good quality cotton. Yes, it is one of the important problem which is faced by our cotton industry because in 1947 British India was divided into two parts, Pakistan and India, and you know that Pakistan had two parts, Eastern Pakistan and Western Pakistan. So many producing areas of cotton went to Pakistan after the partition. Old machinery, erratic water supply, low productivity of labor and tough competition from synthetic fibers. These are the important challenges which are faced by our cotton industry. Next we start about jute. Jute is also known as golden fiber. Jute is 100% biodegradable. That's the reason that our government mandate use of jute bags in agricultural industry for packaging industry. India is the largest producer of raw jute and second producer of jute goods. There are about 70 jute mills in our country, India. First jute mill was set up in Rishra, Kolkata in 1859. Most of jute mills are located along Hooghly Basin in West Bengal due to the favorable conditions. So many favorable conditions. It is very important question for CBSE board that which are the conditions which are available in Hooghly Basin in Kolkata, West Bengal, that is providing favorable facilities to producing jute. Jute is used in making rope, bags, carpets, etc. Jute industries are facing problems. What are the problems? The first problem is that main jute producing area went to Bangladesh. At that time it was known as Eastern Pakistan. High production cost. If there is high production cost, it means that the jute products are very expensive. Next, declining demand of jute in the international market. Why? Because it is very expensive as compared to synthetic fibers. Synthetic fibers, they are very cheap and quality is very good but cheap. That's the reason that tough competition from synthetic fiber industry. These are the important problems which are faced by jute industry in our country, India. Next, that what are the factors which are responsible for the location of this industry in the Hooghly Basin. Most of the jute mills are situated in West Bengal, mainly along the banks of Hooghly River in a narrow belt, 98 km long and 3 km wide. This is the Hooghly Basin which grow jute, and West Bengal is the home of jute. Yes, it is fact. So what are the factors which are responsible that mostly jute mills are located in the Hooghly Basin? First of all, availability of raw material. Yes, because सबसे ज़्यादा जो जूट का प्रोडक्शन होता है वो कहाँ पर होता है? वो हमारे कोलकाता के अंदर होता है. यही कारण है कि हुगली बेसिन के आसपास के जिन एरियाज़ में कच्चा जो जूट होता है वो आसानी से उपलब्ध हो जाता है, तो इंडस्ट्रीज़ भी वहीं क्या हो जाती है, लोकेट हो जाती है. सो द फर्स्ट रीजन दैट इज़ प्रॉक्सिमिटी ऑफ द जूट प्रोड्यूसिंग एरिया. Second is inexpensive water transport. You know that Kolkata is the largest riverine port in our country, India, which is providing cheap quality, cheap rate of transport to this industry. Coal for energy is brought from the nearby रानीगंज कोल फील्ड्स. जो कोयला आता है, जो मशीन को रन करने में यूज़ आता है, जो एनर्जी पावर के रूप में यूज़ होता है, वो कहाँ से आ जाता है? रानीगंज से आ जाता है. हुगली रिवर प्रोवाइड्स वाटर फॉर वॉशिंग एंड क्लीनिंग जूट. यस, वॉशिंग एंड क्लीनिंग जूट. वाटर इज़ वन ऑफ द इम्पोर्टेंट फैक्टर फॉर जूट इंडस्ट्री, क्योंकि इसको साफ़ करने में और इसको गलाने में पानी का सबसे बड़ा एक रोल होता है. सो हुगली रिवर जो है वो बहुत ज़्यादा पानी इसके लिए अवेलेबल कराती है. वार्म एंड ह्यूमिड क्लाइमेट इज़ वेरी फेवरेबल फॉर द कल्टिवेशन ऑफ जूट. कोलकाता इज़ ए मेट्रो सिटी and which provides capital and market, and also providing the insurance facilities, the banking facilities, etc. Cheap labor come from West Bengal, from adjoining state of Bihar and Odisha or Uttar Pradesh. Good network of transport and communication system, and Kolkata provides banking, insurance, transport facilities for export of jute goods. It is 5-mark question for CBSE board, that what are the factors responsible for the location of jute industry in Bengal. Next, that a national jute policy was introduced by the Indian government. So there is also a question of 3 marks, that what are the features of the national jute policy of 2005. So there are mainly 3 features: increasing productivity. How can we increase the productivity of jute? Ensuring good prices to jute farmers, higher MSP for jute farmers, and enhancing the yield per hectare. How can we increase the production of jute from 1 hectare of land? So these are the important features of our national jute policy. The main markets are the UK, Russia, Canada, UAE, United Arab Republic, United States of America, and Australia. The growing global concern for environmental friendly, biodegradable materials हैज़ वंस अगेन ओपन द अपॉर्चुनिटी फॉर जूट प्रोडक्ट्स। सो आज डिमांड है जूट प्रोडक्ट्स की, क्यों? क्योंकि ये 100% बायोडिग्रेडेबल है, क्योंकि इससे किसी प्रकार का कोई क्या नहीं फैलता है, पोल्यूशन नहीं फैलता है। यही कारण है कि आज इंटरनेशनल मार्केट में दोबारा से जूट प्रोडक्ट्स की क्या बढ़ने लगी है, डिमांड बढ़ने लगी है। इसका सीधा सा रीज़न है क्योंकि आज पोल्यूशन चाहे किसी भी टाइप का हो, आज पूरा वर्ल्ड उसे क्या कर रहा है, फेस कर रहा है। सो दिस इज द डिस्क्रिप्शन ऑफ द टेक्सटाइल इंडस्ट्री. One is cotton and second is jute. Thank you and have a nice day.